Hi there, a very good morning, good afternoon to all of you, depending on wherever you're watching me. This is Simply Stocks, and I'm here with another video. And this time, this video corresponds to the market as well as one stock that I find very interesting from a long-term point of view. So we'll discuss about that. So let's get going. Let's get started. First of all, disclaimer that this is not a stock recommendation. People taking any position to any share that I talk about should there with their own due diligence and research, and I'm not in favor or against any company that I talk about. I'm not a member of the NSC and BSC, and that I'm not a portfolio advisor. Whatever discussions I have with respect to markets or investments, it is purely on the basis of my experience into the market over the last 10, 12 years. And whatever decisions with respect to markets and investments you take, kindly take that on note that is laden with market risk, and do consult your financial advisor before doing that. Before I talk about this company, a small request: can you support me on Patreon? Once you do that, help me grow the channel, help you ask me questions, seek out answers in greater detail. Once you get the $10 membership, you'll have access to my portfolio, my watch list, and number of podcasts I put up from time to time. Plus, I do analyze different companies, discussions on domestic and global economies, and a long-term pick from my end every weekend is there as well. Plus, whatever queries that you're having, I'll be answering that. The link for the membership will be in the description, so kindly do check that out. Do subscribe to my channel and like the channel so that it spreads a lot. There is a very less subscription of the channel that is going on, so kindly take that it is required for me to sustain putting up videos in here on YouTube. Now, in order to discuss about the markets, let me take you to the TradingView website, and let us just discuss about the Nifty first. So Nifty today made a low of 21,960 and is now coming back. This is live markets that I'm sharing on the Nifty. So I believe that Nifty could be headed uh, lower from here. There is a chance for the Nifty to go lower from here. If you look at the 5-year chart of the Nifty, there is major support around the 21,000 level. So if you look at this candle of June, in which there was heavy volume, this was the election day period, 21,280 is where the market went. So in the worst case scenario, what I can see is that the market might be headed towards 21,000 uh, 280 or so. Otherwise, I feel that we are very near to a bottom. I think the market is extremely sold off. If you look at the RSI, it's around 33, 34. We are around 21,000, 22,000 already. The market is trading at around 20 times current earnings. And from 1 year forward basis, if I check that out, then you will understand that if I say extremely attractive, which I would say would come into the region of the cheap. So in my opinion, the markets may settle down here, may spend some time here, which is good, probably a month you will realize that the market is oversold. That's what I think. So that's about the Nifty. Let me take you to the Screener website, and this is the stock I want to talk to you about. It is GlaxoSmithKline Pharmaceuticals. Uh, 44,000 crore market cap company, currently trading at 2610. And these MNC pharma companies, or MNC product oriented pharma companies, which are consumer oriented pharma companies, are coming back into fashion once the market started to fall over the last 2 3 months, and is doing well. So I checked it out. I checked some of them, and uh, looking at the numbers of GlaxoSmithKline, it looks like that this could be a sustainable move here, which could you can say sustain over the next 2 3 years or so. So uh, basically, GSK Pharma or GlaxoSmithKline Pharma is a research, manufacturing, and make available a broad range of medicines and vaccines that benefit consumers. So in these vaccines, we have let's see. So they have leadership in vaccines, cell pay markets, anti-infectives, and you can say dermatology products, which are for skin care. Those are also big for the company. The product portfolio includes prescription medicines and vaccines. Its prescription medicines range across therapeutic areas such as anti-infectious, dermatology, gynecology, diabetes, oncology, cardiovascular disease, and respiratory diseases. So it is across the board that they provide all their, you can say, pharma products, and their manufacturing facilities across India in here with around over 8,000 workers working in there. In terms of the business segment, pharmaceutical business is around 76% of the revenue in FY21. The company is the market leader in therapy areas of anti-infectives, respiratory, dermatology, nutrition, gastroenterology, and rare diseases. So across the board, they have leadership in some of the vaccines and products that they produce. At 44,000 crore market cap, at a PE of 51, let's see how the valuations are. So if you look at this big bar, there has been heavy buying in the stock with huge volumes. Here the volumes were in the region of around 4.9 million, and so on and so forth. Normally the volumes are somewhere around less than 100,000 or around 100,000 or so. So huge volumes in this period is big buying, and the reason for that has been their PE. So the PE shrank to around 41. Now it has gone up to 51. So it was trading at around 40, 41. And normally on a 5 year basis, the stock trades at around 50, 55 times. That is the median PE, and it had dropped a lot from there, even though the numbers were pretty strong. So coming to the most important part, the numbers: 950 crores of sales in the December quarter versus 805 crores. So that has been a jump of around 18% or so in sales. In terms of operating profit, from 218 crores, it's gone up to 292 crores. Margins have expanded from 27% to 31%. That's a 400 basis point jump in there. And so 35% growth in operating profit, 18% growth in sales, margins expanding big time. Eventually, net profit of around 230 crores. It was around, if I take this out, other income part, then I would say that the net profit part was around 200 crores from 200 crores or so. Sorry, not from 200. Yes, around 200 crores or so. 180, 190 crores. It has gone up to 220, 230 crores. So that's an increase in there as well. I have taken out the other income part, uh, which is negative. So there was an exceptional last year, if you see here. Overall, very strong numbers, and hopefully the numbers should continue to be strong in this regard. In terms of, you can say, shareholding pattern as well, promoters hold a big chunk, 75%. Still, FIIs was selling left, right, and center across the board, in especially in mid and small caps this time around over the last 2 months, uh, and in better large caps have increased holding over the last 1 year, from around 2.9%. It has gone up to around 4.5%. In fact, FII holding has continuously increased over the last 3 years in the company, from around 2% to 4.5%. DII holding has dropped over this period but still remains decent at 7.3%. And in terms of public shareholding, there's 13% public shareholding in there. Uh, Strong company, strong management, very good management, and a company that has given consistent returns to its shareholders. If you look at it over a 10-year period, the way the stock has performed has not done like a 10x 20x like your defense players, etc., or electronic manufacturing plays, but consistent growth returns is what you have got. The stock has gone from 1600 levels all the way to 2600 or so. So I think this time around, the way it is performing in a very difficult market, this is something to look at as a defensive company. From a 5 to 10 year perspective, one can definitely analyze this stock. So this was a video on the stock and the markets. Please like and subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon so you can get my videos straight away when I post it. Kindly support me on Patreon. Thanks a lot for watching.